All right, Keelan, a lot of people are excited about you being at BYU. How's it been so far?
It's been great. I can't complain. You know, the guys make me feel like I've been here for years. Like I don't hear any like bickering or anything. It's just like everyone just straight to work, straight about business here.
How would you describe your recruitment and how you ended up here?
Well, I ended up here where I'm first. I'm pretty sure everyone know I was at ECU at first, but I always had intentions to come to BYU. It just I had some things going on, and so I got a call from Coach Fessy and gave me the word, and I made my decision and hopped on the plane here.
What was it about BYU that was interesting to you?
I'm not gonna lie, the conference definitely, and I like how they're very big on family. So family is a big part of me because I like you got to depend on your brothers. That's one thing I just always love here about it. We depend on our brothers. Everyone do that 111. I think we can do what we want to do.
So you go from Atlanta to UConn to BYU. You getting those sky miles with Delta?
I wish. I actually wish.
And you at UConn, you actually played against Utah State last year, so you were in the state, but you broke your collarbone in that game.
Yes, sir. It was a crazy feeling. I had scored, raised my shoulder, and I realized it was kind of like poking out against my shoulder pad plate, and I kind of like freaked out from there, crying. But you know, everything happened for a reason.
How's the collarbone now?
I'm 100%. Yeah. I'm ready to roll.
Awesome.
I'm ready to roll.
What kind of skill set do you feel like you bring to this team?
I feel like I'm just a playmaker. I feel like I can, like I said, I feel like I can get the jet sweeps. I can get the screens. I can take the top off. I can run double moves, option routes. Like I feel like I can contribute a lot to our offense around the other guys like Kebo, Chase, Cody, Tomich, Darius Lasher, like Cade, like how it's a bunch of guys. That room just like it's a lot of competing going on. Everyone working, helping each other. Like it's just a lot of competing.
Everybody wants playing time, but what you just described is pretty exciting in terms of what the weapons are for BYU at that position. How are you feeling about that position?
I'm feeling great. I think we just continue to stack days and continue to work, and I think we're gonna get where we want to go. We continue to just put the work in, stay on top of our plays, and, you know, coach each other up.
So at the beginning of the summer, we were excited about the big three that BYU's bring back at receiver, but we had questions about getting a couple more guys. You and Darius Lassiter certainly add to the group, and he's your roommate, right? How is he as a roommate?
He's a jokester. I'm a jokester too, so there's a lot of laughing going on in the house. This guy, but he's definitely a funny guy. You need to know.
Who's the hey? We actually need to stop stacking the pizza boxes on the garbage guy. Which one of you is that guy?
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. It's definitely gonna be me. I would say stop stacking the pizza boxes.
How would you describe the chemistry of this team? Because a lot of people say the chemistry and the vibe with this group is unique.
It's definitely unique. That's why I say it's a lot of more mature guys. Since I've been here, I see a lot of guys that are mature, you know, older guys, and like for example, Connor Pay. I think he's a great leader. He's not afraid to speak up, and I feel like that's one of the guys I see lead by example.
He has a great voice too.
A deep one too.
Deep and rich. I'm like, oh, I wish I had that for broadcasting. He's awesome.
You'll think he'll coach sometimes.
And if you're the center, I mean, ideally the quarterback has that voice too, right?
Yeah.
Blue 42. It's a beautiful voice. What is this team capable of, especially year one in the Big 12? And how are you feeling about how good this team could be?
I honestly think we can be great. I think we're going to be great. Like I said, we all do our 111 and continue to stay on top of everything, and we'll be at AT&T.
That'd be nice. From Atlanta to UConn to here, how would you describe sort of some of the influences in your life that have kind of helped you get to this point?
I definitely can say my father played a big role. Always made me train from Monday to Sunday, and I actually had a talk with him the other day. And I just told him it just crossed my mind to tell him I love him and thank him for everything, because like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't have made it to UConn if it wasn't for him. So it's definitely big thanks to Pops.
You gotta be grateful. That's a good thing. Okay, first week of fall camp here. How would you describe what's gone on so far in camp?
What's been going on? It's been a lot of working. I know you heard the pads today, so it's a lot of noise, a lot of energy.
It was physical.
It was physical today. It's been the most physical day so far. But defense going at it, offense going at it. You know, the guys talk a little trash talk, but I think everyone working. I think DBs will always get some extra work in, put some releases in after practice and stuff. They also hop on the jug with us sometimes to get their hands right. So it's definitely like good team chemistry, great work around here.
Who's kind of your best friend so far on the defense? Do you have one?
I might have to go with either Jacob or Eddie.
Jacob Robinson or Eddie Heckard?
Jacob Robinson or Eddie Heckard. Those guys compete.
Some good battles?
Yeah, great battles.
Awesome. You got a nickname?
Nah.
No nicknames?
I'm actually Kebo too, though. So.
Are you really?
Yeah, I told Kibo once we get rolling, you're gonna have to come up with some Kibo and Kibo merch.
Who nicknamed you Kibo?
I was UConn.
At UConn, they called you Kibo. Okay, because when people say Kibo, yeah, they think
Sometimes
Keanu, but you turn? Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, thanks for the time and best of luck.
No problem. Thank you, Husky. I mean, thank you, Cougar Nation. I'm sorry about that.